I just love that it does that.
That is so fancy.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Happy Monday, everybody.
We are up close and personal because I forgot the selfie stick today. So
I need the cameraman took off.
Yeah,
So
it
we gotta
did.
make it
Yeah,
do what it do.
so we're up close and personal. But how y'all doing? How's everybody? How was your weekend?
We had a great time this weekend. Anybody barbecue this weekend?
What did you barbecue?
Barbecue. Well, it was kind of gross outside this week. It wasn't really that great outside.
It was raining. It was yeah, it was bad.
And it was muggy. Nasty.
Which is why I hate the summer. I hate the summer. Unless I'm on an island somewhere.
Honey,
remember
cruise is coming up.
Honey, remember when we was on the cruise in 2000? Let me tell you something.
We keep talking about this cruise, y'all. Honey,
we gonna have everybody on the cruise with us.
Yes, Lord.
Joe had never been out like on an island or anything when we went on our cruise, so he didn't understand why people. He's like, I don't understand why people go to like an island in the summertime. Isn't it already hot? You just don't understand. So we get there. He raved for about 20, 30 minutes about the fact that he could see his foot in the water. He was like, look at the water. I can see my feet. That's how it's supposed to be, Joe. When I tell you 20, 30 minutes, 20, 30, but it's so blue.
I almost cried. I was so excited. Oh my God, I can see myself. I was waist deep. My feet, honey.
He just kept looking down like he was lost.
Baby, let me tell you something. God healed me from eczema in St. Mountain. That water was so warm and it was like healing water.
It was like the pool of Bethesda.
Honey, baby, that angel stirred up the waters real good. I sat in that water. I didn't need no more eczema cream. I was healed. Yes, I was.
Woo. Can we talk about
man?
Can we talk about what we all the way left? We around the corner. Y'all take a look at Joe's shirt. I love that shirt. Okay, so you notice that it has the different parts of the pig. Okay, but if you look,
but look what the numbers say.
Bacon.
Where
you get that shirt, Joe?
I got it at Old Navy years ago.
I love
on sale. It was on sale for like $2.
Everybody that sees that T-shirt on Joe comments on it. Everybody. All right. So okay, let's get to the topic. So what we're talking about today is near and dear to our hearts. Only because this is our profession. So hiring a caterer. Go ahead.
Okay. No. Go ahead. Go. You good?
Hiring a caterer for an event, as opposed to cooking for yourself. Take it over, Joe.
Okay. So you know how you have a party for a certain amount of people, and you say to yourself, "Oh, I got it. I know how many people is coming." And then you undercook, or you still gotta run to the store and get stuff, or you still have to do little things that
you forgot about.
Yeah, little things that you forgot about. That's why we're here to help you.
See, we know that. Okay, let's say you are having 50 people. That doesn't mean that you buy 50 pieces of chicken, or even 100 pieces of chicken, because people don't eat everything. So let's say you're gonna have chicken and you're gonna have fish. For 25 people, you would have maybe 40 pieces of chicken and maybe 30 pieces of fish, because chicken is more popular than fish. Mm-hmm. That's how you portion it out. If you have rice, you don't have enough rice for 50 people. You would have enough rice for 30, because you have other things. You offer other things, and people usually at parties, they don't take as much as they would if they're sitting on the couch in front of the TV, eating snacks. You know what I'm saying? It's a different situation. And that's also another good thing with having a caterer. We dish out the food. We're not giving. No, you're not taking a Thanksgiving plate.
Portion control.
I have another example of a case of chicken is 40 pounds. If you give everybody 8 ounces of chicken, an 8-ounce portion of chicken, you can feed from that 40-pound case, you can feed at least 80 people.
Have y'all ever gone to a wedding or at any catering home? When there's a sit down, that's why they ask. They get a RSVP list and they ask how many people are on your RSVP list, because they make sure that the food is according to how many people you have on the list. So let's say you have chicken and fish. They're going to give you a piece of chicken. They're going to give you a piece of fish.
Right. And it goes by ounces.
It goes by ounces.
We count this stuff
because they also count in waste. It's food cost control.
Right.
So you have to bear that in mind. So y'all just it ain't enough for those people who are it ain't enough food. It ain't enough food. You want to pay for it?
Let me tell you something. Another thing, because that's a whole other section.
Honey, this is a to be continued.
This is a to be continued.
Yeah.
Another thing is that we usually we're able to go to not BJ's and Costco's, Restaurant Depot, places like that, where you have to have a membership, a legitimate business.
Yeah.
And we can get things a lot cheaper. When you're having a party for 50 people, 100 people, you don't go to Met's or what's the other place that
Fine Fair
to buy food. You don't do that. You would go to one of those places like that where you can get cases of stuff for like $10. And we can do that. We also can do all the shopping where you don't have to worry about it because y'all work. When you gonna do that? You work a 9 to 5.
Get home on a Friday and cut and clean a case of chicken or seasoned fish.
See, y'all are used to doing like a family pack. Y'all used to doing a family pack.
We cooking big old Lexus.
We do cases of food a day.
Cases.
So we know the time that's involved. We know how to do it fast. We know how to marinate it quickly. That's what we do. So that's another reason why.
I feel like I'm like over here.
That's another reason. That's another advantage of having a caterer, because you don't have to worry about all that stuff. You can go to work, come home on Friday, watch television, wake up on Saturday, pick out your outfit, and show up.
That's only for those who are not cheapskates and want to.
Can we talk about that real quick? Can we talk about how people say, it don't cost that much, and Grandma Tootsie can cook it for me, and
who's Grandma Tootsie?
And Aunt Ruth, she can make the macaroni and cheese, and Brother Spaghetti and Sister Popcorn. ACI knows what I'm talking about.
Honey.
But once
I've
again,
been to. There ain't no blame. I've been to a wedding. I went to a wedding, and it was just food. It was all kinds of food. It wasn't like chicken and or fish, starch and a green. It wasn't that. It was chicken, fish, ribs, macaroni and cheese, pernil.
At a wedding?
Rice.
In a hall?
It was at a hall, but it wasn't catered. It was a Jewish. Saying too much. But it was like.
Wait, hold on.
It was lo mein.
Hold on. There was pernil at a Jewish wedding?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a Jewish wedding. It was somebody.
All right, go ahead, keep going.
No name, no blame.
All right, go ahead, keep going.
It was everything under the sun. Everything that you can think of, just randomly, just under the sun. Lo mein, rice, chicken, fish, pork, shrimp.
There wasn't no lasagna? Baked ziti?
It was baked ziti. It was It was scampy. It was just food. It wasn't. It was like
There was no rhyme or reason to it.
No. It was no form to it. It was just food.
Like you was at a picnic.
Right. Like you could just grab and go. Like it was a buffet. That's what it was like. It was a buffet. No order to it. And it was a little disgusting to me because it's just like, oh my God, this is just so much food. Like you're not supposed to feel like you're you're not supposed to feel like after Thanksgiving.
You're not. No, you're not.
You're supposed to be nice.
You're supposed. Okay.
Light.
We're not saying that you should be starving when you leave the reception, but you.
Oh, there was no cocktail hour. They brought the food in late for the cocktail.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
No name.
No. Here's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You have. Okay. Let's say you want to get your family members to cook. For whatever function it is, birthday party, anniversary party, wedding, reception, whatever it is. This is the same family member who is supposed to bring the potato salad for Thanksgiving, but can never do it and have a problem and got an attitude and curse everybody out because she ain't feel like making it. This is who you are relying on to bring food. When you have a caterer, there's a contract. They have to.
Maybe you should insert a little sample of a contract somewhere on the
Should I do that, y'all?
Just a little
There is
sample.
a contract saying what their caterer is supposed to do and what you're supposed to do. And if they don't do it, they can be sued. This is a binding contract. It's a business. This is not, oh, you pissed me off and I ain't like you in the family anyway and that's not your real daddy and I'm not cooking for you. This is what?
That's not your real daddy?
You know how family members get when they get an attitude? They bring up.
They start letting out the secrets.
Honey, they tell you secrets from 50 years ago.
You know
your grandmother was really a man.
You know that your mother is really your auntie. Like,
You know, back then they had to ship them down south.
honey,
When they had a baby.
baby, Southern secrets. Well, yeah. Southern secrets, y'all.
Oh, God.
We all got Southern secrets.
Okay, so get back. Where we at now? Do we go left? We in another state right now.
So there are contracts that you sign with the caterer. I would preferably go with the caterer that somebody recommends, especially if you're first starting out with an event that you're not too sure of, say you go to a wedding, somebody recommends
right.
a caterer
Right.
or something like that. So I would definitely go with a recommendation first, especially if you've tasted the food. I would definitely go with that kind of recommendation.
And you don't have to settle on the first caterer. You can have
There's
several
many.
and
There's tastings.
and you ask for a tasting.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just look, I just want to be clear. A tasting is just that.
A tasting.
We're not there.
Not a plate.
We're not there to feed you and your family until you're full and can't walk and have to unbutton your pants. It's a tasting. Did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about that wedding I did? When they asked for a tasting and then the bridesmaids said, "This is all we get." It's a tasting.
You get small.
I should have known from there. It went downhill from there. Tasting. But anyway, you can have as many of those as you want. You can ask if you pick a caterer and you want to see what the progress is. They're more than welcome to go and see what they have done already, what they have bought, if it's up to your standards. This is all things that ensure that your food portion of your event is going to be okay. Mm-hmm. Another reason why you should have a caterer. And people think the caterers are really expensive. Depending on the event. Like, okay, weddings, yes. Because that's a fancy event. Mm-hmm. And you usually have upwards from 100 people or more. So, yes, they can start at $50 a plate. Hey, Ian. You know he's gonna be checking in later on like a stalker he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It can start. Plates at weddings can go from 60 a head, 70 a head, $100 a head. That's why people when they planning their reception, they think really, really hard about who's really going to show up. Because I know that I don't want to waste $75 and Jim Bob don't show up. Because Jim Bob won't get a
with a
visit.
gift.
I ain't gonna talk about that.
Petty, but anyway.
Yeah.
So
If it's a picnic, another picnic. Let's say you're having a barbecue. I mean, sometimes you just want to do the meat and you want the sides furnished, or vice versa. You can have somebody do that for you, and you don't have to worry about it. Like you can get someone to do whatever you want at whatever food function you're having, and it's not going to cost you an arm. It doesn't always cost you an arm and leg unless we talk.
Unless you got to do your research.
Right.
Definitely do your research, and if you go online, if they have any reviews or anything, you definitely go off the reviews. See, how people have reacted to their portions or whatever the taste, portions, cost, whatever. You definitely want to take that into consideration as well, because you don't want to have a function and then be SOL. Because once you sign that paper,
Honey, let me tell you, the contract is to protect you as the customer, as well as us.
consumer affairs.
Honey, because, I did an event where they paid me half, because, upon the signing of the contract, I get half for a deposit. And the other half is supposed to be supplied when I deliver the food. And they don't want to pay me. So guess what happened with the food? It stayed in the truck until somebody found that money. I'm not going nowhere. Ain't nobody eating until I get my money. Oh well. So sorry.
Sorry. So
one last thing, real quick. Okay. For those who think,
God, we gotta do better.
oh Lord have mercy, we ain't talking no more. This is part two. Oh, we on 17 minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this one, but okay.
Oh my God.
Video off.
Don't do that to me. We love y'all. Like, subscribe, repost, reface.
I don't even think this is going on
Honey.
YouTube. I think this is just going straight to Facebook. Cause
But we cute though.
oh, we cute.
I need a haircut. Good
I
God.
need some Botox. I'm getting wrinkled.
Yo, ain't need no damn Botox. All right, video off.